I always thought the scariest thing about late-night commutes was the silence, until tonight, when I stepped onto the subway and realized something was terribly, irrevocably wrong. The doors hissed shut behind me, and I noticed there was no driver in the front cab, only the harsh glow of fluorescent lights bouncing off the metal walls. As the train lurched forward, I glanced around to see who else was riding with me. That's when I noticed, every passenger wore my face, only older, etched with lines I didn't have yet, each one silently weeping. I tried to move, maybe to get off, but the train sped up, hurtling through the tunnels, never slowing, not even at the stations we passed. I pressed my face to the glass, watching the world blur by, but we never stopped. The others, my older selves, looked at me with pleading eyes, as if begging me to do something, but their mouths only trembled, soundless. The silence was absolute, save for the mechanical whine of the tracks and the occasional sob from a face that should have been mine. My phone had no signal. I tried calling for help, but my own reflection stared back at me from the dark screen, tearful and desperate. I sat down, forcing myself to breathe, to think. As I tried to remember how I'd even gotten here, flashes of my life flickered in my mind, choices I'd made, regrets I'd buried. The faces around me seemed to grow more distorted, more sorrowful, as if they carried the weight of everything I'd ever done wrong. When the train finally began to slow, I rose, drawn to the doors, heart pounding. But as they slid open, I saw only a void outside, blackness stretching on forever. The other passengers shuffled past me, disappearing one by one into the dark, their sobs echoing. I was left alone, staring out into the endless night, realizing with a cold certainty that this was no commute. This was every road I'd refused to travel, every mistake I'd refused to face, and a train was never meant to stop for me.